Here, look at that, look at that. Look at that big one come out.
There you go. Man, that's a big one you got there.
That big one come out there and got it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, he missed it. He got it, he got it, he got it.
Rising with the morning sun, I got no work today.
There he is.
You might find me up
Oh, it's two of them. I got two of them. Holy cow, look at that. Look at that. What are they doing?
I'd be fishing on a mountain stream.
Oh, my God. Look at that. They're both good ones.
Might as well grab your fishing pole.
There we go,
Come and
girl.
along with me.
That and jumped out of that tree, Jordan. That's a big one. He jumped right up out of that tree. Oh, yeah. What a way to start, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Come here, sugar bear. Fishing with my granddaughter, Jordyn. Jordyn's been kissing fish ever since she's 2 or 3 years old. She sent me a picture the other day of a fish, her kissing a fish on the boat dock, and I bet she was no more than 3. Little bitty girl. She's still not real big, but she is 19 years old. Or just about 20, something like that. That's a good way to start right there, Jordyn.
Oh, yeah.
Here's what I do nowadays. I kiss the legend spinnerbait. Kiss the legend spinnerbait, and I kiss the fish too. Oh, yeah. And Jordyn's in college now. Amazing, in college. I can't hardly believe it. She's kissed a lot of fish in her lifetime, though, hadn't you, Jordyn?
Yep.
Plan on kissing a few more today, don't you?
Hopefully.
Come right through the top of those trees, baby. A lot of them are laying in those trees, and it's
Oh, that's
really
a fish. I thought that was
really
grass.
a little one.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Kind of middle size. Oh no, kind of little.
Yeah, kind of
Ooh,
little.
I had a big one come out of that tree after mine right there, Jordyn. This tree right out here, and man, I'm telling you, that thing's in 11 foot of water. That tree's in 11 foot of water.
Hey.
There you go. Go around all these trees out here, Jordyn. Just throw out there and come around by that stuff. They'll jump out of some of those and grab it. Like that big boy right there. Just like that big boy right there. Hey, get out of my trolling motor. I'm trying to eat the blades off my Minn Kota. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Come up here in this boat with me, baby. Come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. Come here. He's hooked outside the mouth, Jordyn. Hooked right on the top of the head.
Oh.
That's a big, giant hook on that Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbait. It's a great hook. It's tremendously sharp and big, wide throat. Great hook. That's a good bass right there. What the deal is these fish have already spawned pretty much all over the south. There's still a few fish gonna spawn on this moon right here, and a few fish gonna spawn on the next month's moon, but the fish have all pretty much already spawned. When a bass gets through spawning, the first thing they do is they go suspend somewhere. Now, that can be a lot of different places depending on the type of lake you're on. If you're on a lake that's got trees in it, like this lake right here, a lot of them are gonna go suspend in the treetops, and they might be over 5 foot of water, they might be over 25 foot of water. It doesn't really matter how deep the water is underneath them. Don't lose very many, you can cover an awful lot of water. Some of these smaller fish we're catching, you notice that most of the smaller fish have just come out of the grass. They're not really coming out of the trees where those big fish are. The big fish, most of those big fish are females. A bit larger than mine, quite a bit larger than mine. Woo, Jordyn, way to go, baby. Way to go. Looky there, girl. That's what I'm talking about, a kissing fish right there. Yeah, baby. How you like my new Legend spinnerbait? You like that?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Got good vibration, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Really vibrates good. It's got, on that size bait, you just got a 3/8 ounce bait there, but it's got the next size up larger blade than what most people put on a 3/8 ounce bait. So if you're using a 3/8 like you got a blade that most people put on a 1/2 or a 3/4, and if you're using a 1/2, you got most people put on a larger one. So you get a little bit more vibration out of the same size bait. Of course, you know, the thing about blades on a spinnerbait is you can change them around all you want. I mean, you can change them and put bigger ones on, smaller ones, depending on the situation. But for the most part, what you're trying to do is create a lot of vibration. And we've got willow leaf blades, but you see how big that blade is? And that's only a 1/2 ounce bait. See how big that blade is? Big Jimmy Houston. Big
Fish.
Jimmy Houston blade on there. Whoa, Jordyn, look at that one. Oh my goodness. Whoa, girl.
Watched him grab it. Come here, dude.
Oh, you saw him come out and get it?
Yeah, I did.
See, and we're fishing 11 foot of water, Jordyn. And they can't get it right on top of the water. Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one. So you're liking my new spinnerbait, huh?
Yeah, I am. As long as it keeps doing this. Come here, dude.
Oh. He ate it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Huh? Isn't that cool when you can see him run out there and grab it like that?
Yeah, it is.
They can't
Thought
breathe
he swallowed it. He didn't swallow it.
Huh?
It just went through a little bit. It just went through enough of skin. There we go. There we go.
Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. Baby, baby.
Oh.
That's a 6-pound fish right there, Sugar Bear.
This portion of Jimmy Houston Outdoors has been brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Jimmy Houston Outdoors, America's favorite fishing show, is brought to you by Tracker Boats. Call 1-800-TRACKER today. By Mercury Marine. Go boldly. By Softscience, supreme comfort footwear for the angler. By Shell ROTELLA, the engine oil that works as hard as you do. And by Super Start Batteries, available exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Little one run out there and grab it. Ain't not bad. After those last two you caught, this is a little one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think he looks pretty good. He's hooked in the lower jaw. Isn't that something? I don't know how you do that. That one's hooked to the lower jaw, and I had that bass indigo hooked right on the top of the head. I don't know how that really happens, but that's how it happened. That's a good, healthy fish right there. Not like what Jordyn was latching onto, but a pretty nice fish, nonetheless. Okay, straighten that wire up. This is really, really tough wire, though. It's light wire, which causes you to get. That's why we're getting so much vibration out of them, is because they're light wire. But it's a really, really tough, though. I mean, you can catch a lot of fish on it before it breaks. I mean, I've used a lot of spinner baits that, in order to get a lot of vibration, you couldn't get but maybe 10 or 12 fish or 15 out of a spinner bait before it broke. Oh, there's one. Not a big one. Come on, ate that spinner bait. Clear water like that, they're all pretty, even if they are small. So what do you call me small? The biggest I've ever been. Never been any bigger than this. Bigger than some of my buddies that I had for lunch. When a bass tells his friends, I'd like to have you over for lunch, it's a whole different meeting. Like a cannibal.
Golly.
I'm in a wad of babies. That's one of the things that you'll find in bass fishing usually is if you get in big ones, there's usually going to be more big ones around. If you get in little ones, there's obviously going to be more little ones around. One of the key things on this bait is our red eyes. I put red eyes in just about every bait I've ever designed over the years. Got a little red on the throat. You always want to have a little red in bait. Doesn't hurt to have a little blue in them too, but for sure you want to have a little red in almost every bait you throw. Oh, there's a big one. Well, he was way back behind that stuff. I don't want to get him through all that grass. I threw back in behind it, and just before he got to it, he got it. Oh, yeah. Look at that fish down there. Look at that fish in that clear water. Ain't that something? He said, I don't know about you, Jimmy, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Ah! Whoa! And think about that one, Jordyn, there.
Nice.
That's a nice one. That fish is a female bass that's already spawned out. You see how flat the belly is and everything. She's out feeding right now, trying to gain some weight. Kind of like you and me, trying to gain some weight. I've been doing a pretty good job of it myself. We like them big old fat bass, don't we, Jordyn? Got one? Fish? Ooh, a good one.
He hit it once.
Hit it once, come back and got
so
it?
I just went slow.
Is that
Yeah,
that
I went
one that was
slow.
following it?
No, this is a
Different
different one. He hit it and didn't get it, so I just stopped and started going real slow, and he came back and got it.
Really?
Yep.
Stopped and dropped it?
Yep.
It's like catching on fire, huh? Stop and drop,
Yeah.
slow down. It's like catching on fire, stop and drop. Jordyn's using a little 3/8 ounce Legends. I'm using a 1/2 ounce.
Not too bad.
You know, not a whole lot of difference. Actually, 1/8 ounce difference. My blade's a little bit bigger. That doesn't seem to be making any difference at all, though, does it?
Nope.
But the blades are pretty much the same size. That's a good job slowing that bait down and dropping it when you saw him back behind you. I see you got those good Jimmy Houston sunglasses on. That's the secret. That's the reason you never saw him if you didn't know that. Solar bat, gotta have a batitude. Jimmy Houston batitude glasses. We've got them now, Jordyn, in all the Bass Pro Shop stores and all the Walmart stores.
That's cool.
Under 20 bucks a pair. Pretty good buy for really good fishing glasses. Sometimes you can buy 5, 6, 7 pair of those, 10 pair for what you pay for one. Oh, that's a nice one. Up in the edge of that grass. That was a nice one. Come here, baby. Come here, baby doll. Golly. You talk about pretty. A lot of people's drinking water is not as pretty as this water. I guess shouldn't be saying that after all the problems they had in some parts of the country with drinking water. Your drinking water like that's all over Oklahoma is that good, though. I'll tell you, ooh, that's some good sugar. I don't care what you say. That baby doll is good sugar right there. Yes, it is. All right, Jordyn, your turn. You didn't realize we was taking turns.
Oh, there you go. It came off.
Yours coming. Oh, there's another one. There's another one bigger than he is. Throw him, come right by there. Come right by there. There's another one bigger than he is. Come up, try to take that bait away from him. Golly, you got one after yours. You got him. That's a smaller one there. I wouldn't even set the hook on that one if I was you. Doesn't bother you to set the hook on that size, does it? There was one twice that size right there. Jordyn threw back to try to catch that one twice the size. Half the size, right, Jordyn?
Right camera angle makes it look bigger.
I'm not even sure the camera can see it.
This portion of Jimmy Houston Outdoors is brought to you by Jimmy Houston Extreme Energy. Jimmy's Look Back is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
That's kind of fun.
Sure enough.
Looks like it anyway, don't it?
Yeah, no, I hadn't got any of the fun here. See if this won't get me in some of it.
Yeah, you got a rattling hot spot tied on. Throw that thing. You hadn't thrown it in a while. Up in this shallower water, that's really a pretty good way to go. When you're on your shallow spot, throw your hot spot. There he is. Come out of here, big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice fish. Come out of here, sugar. Boy, look where that hot spot is now. He ate that thing, didn't he?
Sure enough.
I mean, look at that. He's got it crammed down his mouth.
Well, I suppose that means they like them.
They like it. That's why they call it a big mouth bass right there. I mean, he has got all of it right there.
Jimmy's Look Back has been brought to you by Ranger Boats.
And that happens, but you don't see it because you can't see down in the water. We can see down this water probably 6 foot right now. Probably 6 foot down we can see in it. So, God, look at that fish. That's a giant. That's
Came
a
out of
giant.
nowhere.
That's a giant. Boy, he was right on that bank, Jordyn.
Yeah.
He was in between the bank and the grass. He come plumb out of the water and got that spinnerbait.
That was
Holy
cool.
cow. That's
That
a big
was
fish.
cool.
He's down in the grass. Look at that fish.
That's cool.
Whoa, look at that fish. Man, look at that. That's a dandy there. That's the lunker of the day for sure. I get down there where I can get to him. About where I wanted my foot, I had my Orion. Oh, he got off. Oh, no, maybe he didn't. Looky there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at there, somebody's caught that one before. See where he's been hooked before?
Yep.
We're about to drift in on the bank. Catch and release, it works. Absolutely no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. Man, I bet I didn't pull that bait. I bet I didn't pull that bait 6 inches before he hit it. Oh, it's a big one. Came right up behind that bait. I saw him come up behind it, almost like in slow motion. Came right up behind that bait and got it. Whoa, wow. Wow. Oh, man. That might be a male there, I don't know. Doesn't have a very big belly on him. Kind of like me, he's got a 6-pack. Only 6-pack I'll be talking about is Coke Zero, right? You can kiss that one, Jordyn. I can't kiss these boy bass. All right. A lot of them got kind of little worms on them. That doesn't really hurt anything. That happens a lot as you get into after the spawn, the water starts warming up. They're kind of little leech-looking things. Not very, I don't think that hurts anything really. Jordyn, that's 2 I've caught up in behind that grass, in that yellow looking grass.
Yeah.
It's not yellow when it's down under the water. It's just the way that water is hitting it. But yeah, I've caught, that's 2 big ones that's been back in behind
there's
that
fish.
stuff. Huh, you got one too. Doubled up. We went all that time and then doubled up. That's a good one, Jordyn. About the same size as mine. Old fish kind of long, skinny, isn't he? Yeah, how about yours? A little fatter than mine. They get through spawning, they're skinny. Well, you gonna compare?
Hey.
Give me a kiss. Oh, you kissed them both. You kissed them both.
I get
What
first
are you doing
kisses.
there?
I get
There
first
you go.
kisses.
Yeah. Let them kiss each other. We're gonna run into a tree doing all that nonsense.
Jimmy Houston Outdoors is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. By High Seas, when the money's on the line. By Jackson Kayak, Advantage Fisherman. By Orion Coolers, never lose your cool. And by Lucky Strike, where preparation and opportunity collide. Houston's Helpful Hints is brought to you by Jimmy Houston High-Tech Performance Fishing Rods.
The first thing to remember about post-spawn bass fishing, that is after the bass have already spawned, is that for about the first 3 weeks or so, they can't go deep. Now, biologically, I don't know really the reason for that. I'm sure a biologist could tell me, but they can't go deep. In other words, they can't go down 10, 15, 20-foot water. So you're not going to catch those post-spawn bass in a summer pattern the first 3 weeks or so after they get through laying their eggs. What you're going to catch them is suspended up in usually about maybe, 2 to 5 foot of water. And I think if you're looking for a magic depth to find them suspended over, it'd be treetops in 20 foot of water. Now, that doesn't mean that they're always going to be in 20 foot. They might be 5 foot or 10 foot deep. They might be 30 foot deep. But for some reason, over the years, I found most of them over 20 foot of water. Over 10 foot of water is real good too. So, you know, you can't really gauge exactly what's the best. It depends on the type of lake you're fishing. If you're fishing a lake like we fish today that has a lot of trees, they're going to suspend the treetops. If you got a lake that's got a lot of boat docks, they're going to suspend underneath the boat docks right after they get through spawning, right underneath the floats. Most floats are black now. They'll be right underneath them. If you got a lake that doesn't have either one, they'll suspend out on the points. Usually the points that they were on before they went in to spawn in the first place. If it's got willow trees, if you've got a lake that's got willow trees, or a lake that comes up rapidly after the spawn, they will spawn in those willow trees and buck bushes, again, up close to the surface. Best bait to get them with? Well, I love a spinnerbait. I got a Jimmy Houston Legend spinnerbait, 3/8 ounce, half ounce, your preference, with a big willow leaf blade on it. They will run out of the tops of those trees and grab that bait. A big topwater bait, like a Zara spook, works really, really good. A popping type topwater bait works good. A jerk bait, like a Ricky Clun RC Sticks, that works also well. But the main thing is that concentrate on that cover that is where the bass can be in 2 or 3 or 4 foot of water over deeper water. And for more great fishing tips from me, my buddies Roland Martin and Mike Iaconelli, check out the Fish Brain app. New fishing tips every single week.
Well, it's late in the day and the sun's getting low. Caught me a big one, but I let him go. I sure had fun just watching him stretch my line. Made me a lifetime memory out here fishing Jimmy Houston and me. Hey Jimmy, I think we'll have to go again sometime.